coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today's starter, Quinn Priester. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those?
It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins.
Slider, low middle.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Out towards right center field. Chourio on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Kyle Stowers digs in now.
Low outside.
Ripped to short. Marlins set down in order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab in this one, Max Meyer. What do we need to know here? Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball.
Runner takes off, pitches high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez has a beat on it, and there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. Here's Yelich at the dish. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. Slider squirts away. No advance, though. The count 2-1. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And now it's William Contreras. In the air to left center. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one for strike 2. Priester, a 6'3" righty, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. And first offering is fouled off.
Cutter, low inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting sixth. Right
One
fielder,
out, runner at
Heriberto
second.
Hernandez.
Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. The Fish with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
First baseman,
Griffin Conant, the next to hit.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side, could be two. Fires to second for one. On to first, double play. Back here in Milwaukee. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers.
Jake Bauers.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down. Andrew Vaughn now.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And the 0-1. That one missed. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Gets him to chase after that one. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-2. That one lifted to left. Stowers settles under it, and that is that. On to the third inning, and at the plate for Miami, Graham Pauley. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And that one did find the strike zone. Still two challenges left for them. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Middle inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Slider. Middle center.
On the ground. And it gets by him. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. Now it's going to be Xavier Edwards. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
On to first, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Up now for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz.
That's a ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Next for the Brewers, David Hamilton. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard. Here's Jackson Churio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. This is Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball one.
The Brewers looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first. That is the inning. Back here at American Family Field. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that's in for a strike.
Circle change. Low middle.
A sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby.
Ball down.
Slider. Middle outside.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up next for Miami, Jacob Marcy.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up to this point.
Out.
Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Low inside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second. Double play. What a quick. Back here in Milwaukee. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Foul ball there. Here's 0-1. Ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Go-ahead run on base. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Hernandez drifts towards it. And there's 1 away. One out man at first. Now here's Jake Bauers. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
1 away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third, in there safely.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Vaughn, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. Next pitch inside, and the count's even at 2. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And they're all loaded up. So now here's the DH, Blake Perkins. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground to first. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him swinging. So digging in, Griffin Conant. He's 0 for 1. Curveball drops in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Next to hit, Graham Pauley.
Hey!
Overhand curve. Low middle.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Stays alive.
Slider. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. And
Ball
ball
1.
1.
That's a really good take right there.
Sinker.
Slider down and in.
Low
Very
outside.
difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz. In the air, left field. Stowers makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next for Milwaukee, David Hamilton. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. In the air, right field, Hernandez on the move. And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Jackson Chourio, 1 for 2.
Jackson Chourio.
And first offering is fouled off. Chourio, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings through that one. Up and in, and that is ball 1. The throw to first, that ends the frame. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Sinker. Middle outside. Slider. Low middle.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Slider. Middle outside.
To the right side, and foul ball.
Low outside.
The 1-2. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Ramirez. Thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Bunch it back towards the pitcher. Fires over to first.
He's out.
There to beat him by an eyelash. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the third out. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the sixth. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And that's
Ball,
way
that's
high.
too high.
And that's ball one. Fouled off to the right. The 1-1.
Ball two.
This one smashed down the right field line. And that should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Yelich swings through it for strike one. That one backed up the middle and it gets through. Here comes the runner. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Timing on the swing was good.
No outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, William Contreras. Curveball drops in there. Hard hit, could be extra bases. And that's a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now, Jake Bauers.
Outside.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner stops at third, and they're at the quarters with nobody out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Vaughn up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Back-to-back singles. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the end.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Blake Bacher.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now a chance for Blake
Ball,
Perkins.
that's outside.
Just missed. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. 2 aboard with 1 out. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. This one in the air center field. Marcy under it. takes it in for the out. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Here's the third baseman, David Hamilton. Swings through that one for strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control. Back here in Milwaukee and at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
0-1 now.
Nope. That's
These
inside.
guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Just missed. Stowers on at first, nobody out. And it remains 2-2.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Slayer, middle outside.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 1 out man at first. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. And he hits a ground ball right side. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Nardi.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Down the line, it's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now at the plate, Bryce Terang. 1 for 3. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. In the dirt. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 out. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. This one lifted in the air, left field. Stowers under it. 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. William, intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers.
Hey!
Late with the swing there. The Brewers trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one is downstairs. 1-2 to count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Lined into right. And the inning is over. Back here at American Family Field. Ready to begin the 8th. Heriberto Hernandez digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
High outside.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
He makes the grab. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this.
Here's Ortiz for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Michael Peterson. Vaughn,
nope,
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one fouled off. Peterson, a righty that throws with power, 31 years old, and he's a native of Great Britain. Swings through that. That one misses. 3-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Marcy settles underneath it. And there's one away. Next is the designated hitter, Blake Perkins. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
That was straight queso right there.
In the air to left center. Stowers on the move to the gap. And there's 2 down. Digging in, Joey Ortiz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That misses. Ball 1. To the right side. Over to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. We go to the 9th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Hey! Slater. Middle inside. Slater. Low outside.
Here's the 0-2. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, second base.
Back to the top of the order, Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The tying run at the plate. And fouled off. That one misses. Ball 1. Vaughn steps on the bag, and that is a big first out. At the plate, Kyle Stowers.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Here's the throw.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. It's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep.
The 0-1. Swing and a little roller right side. The throw to second is offline. So the tying run in scoring position now. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count. Then you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. And that's downstairs and outside. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Foul ball still, 1-2 count.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Fastball for a strike.
Even with really good velocity, 2-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter. Even though that velocity is good, you see it really well, and it can
swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.